wearing a base layer, and then my Endura wind chill jacket, which actually is a need to have, not a nice to have right now, because it's pretty chilly. I'm ready to bail then. Oh, am I going to feather the brakes as I'm going down there? My rear wheel just locks out on that. Although I did catch a bit of air on the entry into it, which was fun. Right. Gonna turn the big lights off. That's the drop that Sam did only a couple of weeks ago. Straight down that. Definitely wouldn't try that on this 29er. I don't want to be on my full sus to do that. And even then I'm dubious about doing it. You did well to do that. Done it a couple of times now. One of those features I just can't do when it's straight down like that. Let's get a light on. Oh, slippery. Oh, squirrels darting up the trees. Ooh. Ooh. See if this is dried out now, or at least gone a bit more solid. Doesn't look like it, but oh no! Ah, crikey! And there's some brambles up. Oh, it is a bit more solid than Tuesday, to be fair. Oh, come on. Got the saddle. Oh, it is so sketchy. Although saying that, it is a little bit harder than Tuesday. The meadow. There it is, the on one. Parkwood. Such a good 29er. And then you got the meadow here, public footpath, going across the other side where I just come from. Gives you a very good pattern. And then my Lazine rear light, like, as bright as a motorbike light, definitely. Right. Let's go. Let's do a steady run down here. Aim the lamps where I need them to be. Really, I prefer one of the lights on my helmet, because then the light pattern goes with where you're looking. They are both on my handlebar. Just couldn't be bothered faffing about trying to attach one of the lights to my helmet, and you got to put the batteries up there, not just the bolt. because the cable isn't long enough really to sort of go off into a bag or something. And I'm not a massive fan of the extra weight on my helmet. I have had a light with lithium batteries, and I put the battery pack in my rucksack and then had the cable coming up onto my helmet where I positioned the lamp, and the wife said, "What's all that coming out of your bag?" And I said, "What?" She said, "Smoke." And I opened up my bag, and literally, I'll tell you now, no word of a lie, the batteries had started smoking. I put them on the floor outside on my drive, and they actually caught fire. You know, they ignited, and we had flames. I chuck a cup of water over it all. So it does show that these cheaper lights, you know, you've got to keep your eye on them. I think the issue is if you've damaged the battery, that can cause issues then. On the very short section of trail that we get on this local loop, I want to make sure I've got full visibility going on here. You know? Make sure the lights are pointed in the right direction. And get my buff over my mouth. Bike! Alright. It's a bit more grippy than Tuesday. Still hard work though. Whew. There we go. Nice bit of lane here. There we are. So, have a look in the woods. Biggest problem here is the livestock that you can have in the field. That gate over there is open. It's closed. I'm not taking that as a guarantee, but there's usually like a less likely chance that there's some black bulls in here. They've now completed the fence, so good to see that. Pretty muddy here, where maybe they brought the vans in a bit through this mud. Just looking for this little gap which goes into the woods here. There we go. And my other one, there's, oh, I'm slippering. Oh, crikey. I can see sheep in the field next door. There's a big silhouette of something over there, but I think it's the root of an upturned tree. Yeah, it's hard to get any power down here, so muddy. Although it is drier than Tuesday. Had a couple of days of just the odd sprinkling of rain. Well, the Endura wind chill jacket is perfect in these conditions. Probably about 8 or 7 degrees. And it's got a thin base layer on underneath, and I feel nice and snug in it. If the wind was to pick up, I know that the panels at the front would stop the wind making me very cold. Get on the path, which means riding back through the estate, or I can just go left and ride back through the woods for a 5. I think I'll stick to the 5 kilometre bike. Got the saddle, take the steady down here, very sketchy. Thick mud there. Ooh. Wheels going everywhere. Oh, that is sketchy. Going into the grass and the weeds then. Bike! Just going up the little climb now. Get back up into the village. We'll get in here. Nothing better than getting off the road, isn't it, hey guys? Hey! The light a minute. Didn't ride it that fast earlier. It's just so sketchy. You know, apart from it being muddy, you're also riding it in low light conditions. But it is definitely better putting these lights, or one of them, onto your helmet. So where you look, you see the beam directed. Right, we're still climbing these rocks. Some of the rocks coming out of the ground here are limestone. And they're like slippery eels. Which, here is that limestone rock. There it is. It's got even got moss on it. It's very sketchy, that. Very sketchy. You just gotta take it steady in the night. There's a big outcrop of limestone there. It's not granite. It's definitely not granite. I know granite. There's a few quarries around here. And looking at some of the cottages in St Fagans. Oh, there we go. I'm off. They're made with stone that I think is from around here. And they're like 200, 300-year-old properties. So one of the limestone quarries is right by us. It's not good for riding on. Got the... It's just crazy. All leaves on there and stuff. And I'm not going to have anywhere to ride this off. Single speed Apollo. Oh my goodness, this feels dreadful. And the leaves and the mud have all gone up into my drivetrain. Because this is at it. It's actually gone up into that. And just get most of it off here. Oh, look at that. It's on the back as well. It's my rear mud guard. And it's all down there as well. I need that stick back. Soon find out. Plenty of sticks around here. I've got left. There's a little log there. This is where I get my air fix. It really is, isn't it? You know? It's free. Oh, just picked up the eyes of a cat. Oh, there's the cat there. Which has got, I don't know if you can see that. There it is. There we are. Just picking up its green eyes. It's actually green.